ask you something. Do you ever think that it's impossible to save money? Like, no matter how hard you try, you just don't have a way, or you can't find a way to save money? What if I told you there's this one easy trick that you can learn to do instantly and save up to $1,000 every time you do it? Would you like to know what that trick is? We're going to get down on it right now, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. Okay, now first of all, I'm going to base this on the assumption that you get a bi-weekly paycheck, okay? Because I'm using this example against what I do. I earn a bi-monthly paycheck. Of course, that means every 2 weeks, all throughout the year. Now, if you know about the weeks in the year, you know there's 52 calendar weeks in a year. And if you break that down to bi-weekly, that means there's roughly 26 paychecks that you're going to get spread throughout the year. Okay? Got me there? Follow me? All right. But did you know, based on how many days are in each month, which can range anywhere from the low end of 28 days to the high end of 31 days, that the weeks sort of fluctuate every month? And what that means to you is that there are 2 months out of the year that you actually will bring home 3 paychecks instead of 2. So you're thinking, okay, that's cool, but what does that mean about saving money? Well, here we go. Now, depending on how your pay actually falls each month, everybody's different. You have to pay attention to when you get paid. You got to pay attention to the rhythm of your paychecks. How do you do that? Well, I'm an old-fashioned girl. I get a paper calendar like such. Here's my little paper calendar, right? And for me personally, my 2 freebie checks a year fall in July and December. How do I know this? Well, every other Friday, I go through this calendar every other Friday. In fact, here's July, right? If you will notice, now of course there's other junk on here, I circle for bills and everything, but just disregard that. Look at the Friday dates. I get paid on the 3rd, the 17th, and the 31st. Now I rent, so the way I set up my pay is the first check are bills, the second check I usually hold for rent. So it's a rhythm. It goes bills, rent, bills, rent, bills, rent. That's how all of them work during the year. However, since there's 3 checks in here, same thing with me in December, that I can actually go bills, me, rent. You see that? Bills, me, rent, instead of bills, rent, bills, rent. So there's that extra paycheck, right? Now, I'm consciously aware of when I'm getting it, exactly, to the day. Now the question is, what do I want to do with that money? Do I want to frivolously spend it? I don't think it's a wise thing to do. If you're serious about saving money and reducing debt, then this is an idea for you. You can go pretty much 2 to 3 ways with that extra money. So let's just say, hypothetically, you make $1,300 every 2 weeks. What I usually do, since that's a freebie check, I already have my bills covered, I got my rent covered, right? This is the check in the middle. I'm going to keep $300 right off the top for living expenses, right? So that's for my, whatever, gas, food, groceries. I'm going to take the other $1,000 and I'm going to do one of 2 to 3 things. Number 1, I could put it all in an interest-bearing savings account. Number 2, I could put it all in the stock market. Or if I have debt that I need to reduce, then I can split that money 50-50. I could put half of that money, or $500, in my interest-bearing savings account or stock market, and I put the other 50% on my debt, $500 down to reduce my debt. So what I opt for, because I do have some debt, I mean, credit card debt, right? So what I do is I put half of that money twice a year in my interest-bearing savings account, and I take the other half and I pay it down on my debt. So when you think about it, in a year's time, you've got $1,000 sitting in savings, right? And you got $1,000 you use to reduce your debt, okay? And that's without even trying, okay? All you did was take this calendar, mark the dates that you get paid, follow the rhythm of your paycheck, and figure it out when you get that freebie check. Because you got your bills and your rent or your mortgage covered, now it's time to stash the money away and reduce debt. And that is how you do it. So tell me what you think about that. Have you thought of that before? Have you tried it? If you haven't, please try it and then drop me a line and let me know how it works out for you. I'd like to know, because I'm going to tell you what, it really works for me and I absolutely love it. Honestly, I wish I would have thought about this years ago, but they say you're never too old to learn, you die a fool. This is why I'm sharing these ideas with you, because I feel this is valuable and this is something you can use starting today. So I hope you found this useful. And if you'd like to learn more money saving tips, I'll have a video coming up after this that you can click right on and get right onto it, and you can learn some more tricks, okay? And it's only if you're serious. If you're serious about saving money and reducing debt, then watch. If you're not, hey, I don't know. It's your call. So I just want you to be, I want you to be you, and I want you to be mindful of when your checks come, mindful of what you're going to do with the money when you get it. And I guarantee you will start saving money and you will reduce your debt. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.